Coffee. Pa 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 pa. The volume. Soul Cage. I think there is an achievement that requires of you to use 500 of these soul cages. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. Bonfire! Okay, let's go for the boss fight. I still have the battle marker on. Yes, with the battle marker on, this boss fight will be very easy. Extremely easy, I would say. And now all I need to do is to use the reset player button to teleport back and move on. To avoid doing backtracking. Yeah, that looks very bad. Έλα ρε, why? I didn't want to activate that one. Take this, you sucker. Okay, one more item for the collection, the Form W900. This sounds like a model name of a Terminator or whatever. Terminator W900. Okay, let's run backwards and talk to that guy to turn in the quest and then use the reset player button to teleport back here.
This cannot be opened.
Okay, I can kill this enemy once again to open those soul cages for the stream achievement, to help with the stream achievement a little bit. Bracers, 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 bracers. Nice. I think I have killed this one already. I have, yes, the frozen whatever. Let's go speak to the guy.
I see.
And use the reset player button. And do this move and move on. Hello, Grejab. The red in Hades, totally, yes. The red in Hades is going to bring more red into Hades. Because there is not enough red in Hades. Battle marker for the winners. For the winners and the beginners. Nice. This is the Kiss of Lethe epic mace. Or club weapon anyways. Da 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 da. It is a very nice weapon. And it totally fits thematically to Hades, because Hades is in the otherworld, the afterlife, and it is all about Lethe, the kiss of Lethe. Lethe is, how do you translate it in English? It is to forget. For example, when you go down to Hades, you forget about your previous life because you drink that elixir of Lethe, which makes you forget everything about your life. So the kiss of Lethe is the kiss of forgetting your life, because you are now in the other world. Da, da, da. Badass. It is a badass weapon. For this early stage of the game, it is a badass weapon. Discus of Decay. It is okay. Nice. Good evening, Corpnex. How are you today? Oh, Vigorphil! What's up, Vigorphil? Yes, this is Kiss of Lethe. Kiss of Lethe. It is an item fit perfectly for Hades Act and for afterlife ideas. And it is a perfect weapon for this area of the game. At least thematically.
Your inventory is full. Your inventory is full.
My inventory is full. Okay. Inobius had no idea, but I don't care about Inobius and his ideas. Boom. Anybody else that needs to die? Veteran's head is
You
blade.
have no more room.
Yeah, really. I have no more room. Planetary, hello. You just reminded me great job of Final Fantasy VII. Do you know Final Fantasy VII? Okay, I'm done with this one. Let's drink some frappe. And move on through Hades.
You can't carry anymore.
You like Final Fantasy VII? You're making it sound like that time is a special quest Easter egg where if you bring it you get a different ending. Ah, that item. Well, take a look at how it looks. It looks very bright and like a mirror. It looks like a mirror or something. It has too much reflections on it. It is a special item. Since it is a thematic item and it has to do totally with, you know, it is at a random name, something like the Hammer of Slaughter. Which, by the way, why did I say that? This reminded me of the Slaughter suffix that we get in Diablo 1. Anyways, yeah. Do you know what I was thinking, Psyche? I was thinking, is it possible to make a mod where all we do in that mod is to change items, not to change the items, but to change the drop of... let me put it this way. Imagine that we can play this game and every time, whenever the game decides to drop a yellow item or a green item or a master infrequent, it drops a white item of that same type. And all you get from item drops is white items, epic items and legendaries, nothing else. And if you got other items, yellows and greens, you can only buy them from vendors. Is that even possible? Have you looked into something like that? Because if it was possible and if it was not that hard to make, I would like to make such a mod. But call it something like, I don't know. The Loot Plus mod lets you get more varied drops and make sets. Ah, yeah, the sets. Hello, Arnold. Have you ever tried creating a character that uses weapons suited to warriors with thumbs that only mages wear? What you are saying is something like a hybrid build, which I have made hybrid builds. Weapons suited to warriors with armors at all. Yeah, hybrid build. I have made hybrid builds, yes. Today you saw a friend who called streaming that at about 2:30. A Silent Hill-like music Resident Evil gameplay. What game was that? Do you know the name? 70% of drops has broken or coming, you just have loot filter on. No, I don't mean it this way. I'm talking about the game not even dropping yellow and green items. Even if you have all filters off or on, doesn't matter. To make the game, every time the game goes to drop a yellow item, to drop a white item of that type. Even if you will have the filters, all loot filters off, so that you can see all items down, you will not be able to see any yellows or greens because the game doesn't drop them. You can. How easy, how hard would that be though, do you know? Turn randomizer off for affixes, it becomes all white. Oh. I don't know, Psyche, I'm getting some ideas these days to make a mod, even a small mod, not something big. And I had this idea, but let me see if I can if I can think about this idea and make it even more interesting.
Your inventory is full.
Orb of the Fallen.
You can't hold anymore.
Very nice item. The Holy Grail collection is growing now with this item picked up. Da. Look, you can make hybrid builds in this game, but hybrid builds are not going to be the best builds because usually in Titan Quest 1 hybrid builds are quite hard to make very successful, to be very powerful and but they are definitely fun to play, they can be strong, but not really the best. Ashen pulp.
inventory is full.
Hey, pick up the item. This item needs to be mine. Putting out fires at work while listening to fucking things. What? Putting out fires at work? What kind of work do you do? You got to create a character that wears some strong mage's robe but uses a sword or a spear. You can do that. It is pretty much doable. But why do you go to wear a mage's robe? Do you have a specific item that you go to wear it is a mage's robe, or do you go in general to look like a mage that play with a sword or a spear? Okay, I think I need to replace some of my armors. And I definitely need to buy health potions. Okay, this way. Da, 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 da. Da, da.
Your inventory is full.
The story of my life. Because of the loss of ability of mages that use staff and are dependent on their spells to deal damage. Ah, so you go to play with a spear or a sword and a shield.
Your
Great
inventory is
helm.
full.
This game has not very impressive graphics, but it seems very fun. Holiday Harry. I haven't heard of this game before. Okay, guys, if you got to give some tips to Jarvinald about a mage robe on a character that uses sword or spear, give some tips. Let's see what tips would you give to a player for making such a character. Oh, massive Anaplictis Skull Cap.
You have no more room.
Okay, drop this one, pick up this one. Viggerfield, did you like what you saw in that video I said to you last night? Don't say on the chat what that video was all about, just tell me if you liked it or not. Come on, I want to kill the flying octopuses. Ta-da!
Well, a living mortal. I swear I haven't sold a thing to those demons.
To those demons. Okay. Wait, that was... the Flaming of Pain. Orb of the Fallen, I should buy health potions.
Back to business. Selling to shades.
Back to business, selling to shades. Shame on you.
You've nothing to do with those demons.
Yes, I have nothing to do with those demons. Let's put things there. Transfer area. Put this one to the transfer area. And put that one there. These two items will be sold to the demons. It seems very addictive and fun to play, although its graphics, you can say that you like it, but it's tragically funny from a stupidity perspective. Aha. Okay. As some powder, this thing will go.
So long, mortal.
The ashes of you are truly impressive.
The ashes of the hurricane.
The way is the power of love. Oh.
Let's go kill the two cyclopes. Let's go to the Cyclops cities to kill them. Three times. Okay, next. Take a look at this item. This item, it has, due to the design and the colors of this item, it is very bright in contrast to the rest of Hades environment. Take a look. It is awesome.
Can I believe Orpheus?
When I
Our love was...
Orpheus!
We have them running. Your artifact is your second
The
soul.
enchanter is here. Oh, 1 million plus to recover the relic. Imagine how good that item was. I just spent more than 2 million at something. To get those two components from those items. You didn't like the outcome of the video, not you preserve the way you're thinking to be marketed, it's understandable. Yeah.
I've heard news of you.
Scroll of Frenzy is very good. I really should keep it. And,
Okay.
the transmutation skill. The transmutation skill converts the physical damage of the weapons. All it does is to convert this is... So, this item here has the name, Kiss of Lithium. It says 75 up to 91 damage. Whenever you see just damage, number just damage, it doesn't say elemental damage or fire or whatever, damage. This is physical damage always. So, the transmutation skill converts only this physical damage aspect of the weapon. Nothing else. It doesn't convert any other stats, it doesn't convert any spells, any skills, nothing. Only the damage of this weapon. And it converts the damage before taking into account any other buffs to the damage of the weapon or attribute points or skill buffs or whatever. So it only converts purely the numbers of damage on the weapon. By an amount, so for example if you have 30% conversion elemental to physical, 30% of that damage will become elemental and the rest will be physical. Now, the elemental means that elemental damage in this game has 3 types of elemental: fire, cold, lightning. And every time you see an item providing a flat number of elemental damage, that flat number is always divided by 3 types. It is always, for example, if you find an item that provides to you 100 elemental damage flat, 33.3 of that 100 elemental damage will be fire, 33.3 will be cold, 33.3 will be lightning. That is for the flat numbers of damage, because when you get a percentage damage, a percentage to elemental damage, that is not flat. That is just a buff to the current flat numbers of damage you deal from other sources. It multiplies those numbers of damage. Which means that if you go to deal elemental, to buff up your elemental damage with, let's say that you have an amulet that provides 50% elemental damage, percent not flat. If you don't have any source of flat elemental damage, that stat is totally useless. It can only buff up your skills if you have any skills that deal elemental damage. But if you have an amulet that provides 50% elemental damage, and you get from the transmutation, let's say 10% conversion to elemental from physical, and you deal 100. Let's say that you deal your weapon deals 100 physical damage, and you get 10% conversion to elemental. Now 10% of 100 is 10, which means that now your weapon deals 10 elemental damage and 90 physical damage. The elemental damage, the 10 elemental damage is 3.3 fire, 3.3 cold, 3.3 lightning. If you have an amulet that provides, let's say, 100% elemental damage, that 100% elemental damage will buff up the 10 elemental damage on your weapon, which will make it 20, which now it will increase. It will not make it 20, because that would be a conversion. The 10, it will be the 10 elemental damage will be the 3.3 will be 3.3 times 100. I mean, not 100, but plus 100% anyways, it will be 6.6. This way, it is the same thing actually. I mean, even if you do it, if it buffs up the 10 elemental damage altogether, it makes it 280. So 280 divided by 3, it is the same thing, 6.6. Something like that. Any other types of damages? Bleeding a poison is not transmute. No. Transmutation works only on the physical on the physical damage of your weapon. If you have a weapon that the main damage is not physical but it is vitality or bleeding or whatever, that does not get converted. It works only with physical damage and only on the weapons, nothing else. You say I should keep it, the item, at the same time the NPC says okay. Ah, yeah. That's a very funny consequence. Yes, coincidence. The weapon is the Kiss of Leaf, the epic weapon. Make a Chronos build from zero. Chronos, what is a Chronos build? Do you mean with the Sickle of Chronos weapon? Actually, if I will be lucky enough to pick up that weapon, I don't know, maybe in the future I will do something. Um. Chat GPT screw you up. What? Why? Do not make Titan Quest builds with ChatGPT. He said me to build intelligence and dexterity. Some time ago, I also asked ChatGPT to give me some builds for Titan Quest, just to see if it would be able to do anything. And I remember that it made some builds, but it said some very basic things, nothing, you know, advanced. That was about 1 year, 2 years ago, I don't remember. Okay, now this enemy here will be a bit challenging probably. Yes, if you use, look, shields are weapons, they are not armor items. So yes, the Rune War Feather will also help you with shields. And also other items that have requirement strength reduction, strength requirement reduction. That one also works on shields because shields are mostly weapons. They are not really armor items. And they are weapons because you use them as weapons. You use them to attack enemies with. You have 2 sickles. Storm at that build for dual weapons. Storm at that build. What build? What is that? Ability warfare. Ah, Stormed warfare. Rune's Mastery is very good for using that Sickle of Chronos. Because it has the Runeward Feather, which reduces the requirements for strength significantly. We are. Grim Discus of Harrowing. Okay. Throwing weapon. So, what Titan Quest 2 does better than its predecessor? There are a couple of things that it does better. One of the things is that it is easier to make hybrid builds in that game because of how the attribute system works in general. Another thing is that all skills in the masteries have their own, they have multiple modifiers and you can choose which modifiers you want to use, and this opens up even more build diversity than the first game. And imagine, the first game is already provides an extremely huge amount of build diversity. It's got better storytelling, I could say, than the first game, because the story is more personal to the character that the player plays with. And it has more, you know, it is more like a movie or something. The story of Titan Quest is good, but it is more generic. It is more chase the Telkin to kill the Telkin, something like that, and finish off the final boss. But the story of Titan Quest 2 is more personal, and it makes it feel more cinematic anyway. And it gives more depth to the game. Hey, don't kill me like that. What else is there? Much better stats than the first game, no comparison. Much better stats. better inventory overall, because in Titan Quest 2 we have inventory for items and we have inventory, a different inventory for charms and relics, and a different inventory for quest items, and the inventory is big enough for picking up items, so the inventory is better in the second game. The stash is better, it is shared stash, it's much bigger. You have stash management. You also have that Gambler NPC in Titan Quest 2 that doesn't exist in Titan Quest 1, which NPC allows you to gamble for specific types of items. In Titan Quest 1 we have the Gambler of Atlantis Act, which comes with Atlantis DLC only. That one is buying orbs and getting only random items to drop. You cannot choose exactly which type of item you would like to gamble. The Gambler of Titan Quest 2 is similar to the gambling mechanics of Diablo 2, which is very awesome. And by the way, this type of gambling of the Diablo 2 exists also in Torchlight 1. You don't remember when you started following me. This is your third mail. Thank you for following this channel. And yeah, guys, by the way, if you like the content and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. It is free to do so on YouTube. And tomorrow morning we have a new video coming up for Titan Quest, which is also tips and tricks for players in general, not just new players, maybe also more advanced players. Hello, Rixa, how are you today?
Noble hero, over here.
Έλα ρε. I almost I'm speeding up. You saw from Chronos build before it, you decided to build it, you go... No, you can write if you go to write, don't worry. Now you have been a process to play Diablo 2 Resurrected. Yeah, Viggerfield, you cannot imagine how back I am to Diablo actually franchise. Would you stream some Grim Dawn too? I am thinking to start streaming Grim Dawn, but first I want to come up with a good idea for a new interesting build to me, so that I can start streaming a little bit Grim Dawn and see if I can do a Holy Grail on Grim Dawn as well.
It's safe in here. The demons use them.
But I also need to do, I want to do, and also need to do a playthrough of Diablo 1. Absolutely. Hey Snyders, how are you doing? You have problem with a new character. The hidden chest that meets in the tower would open. Ah, you mean in this place? Yeah, because you haven't done all the previous steps of the quest of Admites. You forgot to do something. Because this is a quest that begins from Epiros. The heartbeat sound that plays just going through the is so stressful. Yes. What formula is the best for Chronos build? You can have different ones, but Runes Mastery would be very helpful. And now for other mastery you can have some options there. You can go Runes Mastery at Defense Mastery. You can get from Defense Mastery strength reduction for equipping items like armors. And what else do we get from the skill, the passive skill of Defense Mastery? You could go, for example, Defense Mastery, Runes Mastery, use the two passive skills that reduce requirements of strength for weapons from runes and armor and shields, I think, from Defense Mastery passive, and then spend most of your points to Dexterity and Intelligence attribute points, and little by little start picking up items that give you... There are some strength-based armor items that will give you reduction to all requirements, so you can keep an eye out for this type of items that have a reduction to all requirements. Because you are going to need it. The Chronos weapon has huge strength and intelligence requirements. I think it is 3000 intelligence. If I remember right, it's 2000 strength, something like that, or vice versa. Have it properly. Eternal Everest, don't know about it. How you do love Ragnar's music best in the game. Is Thorn's build possible in Grim Dawn? It should be. As far as I remember, it should be. But I haven't played Grim Dawn for a very long time and I don't remember details. What confuses you is whenever you reload the file, Admitos is shown on the map, and whenever you go near him, he disappears. How does he disappear? Ah, yeah, he disappears because you haven't done the previous steps that you need to do, probably. This is why, probably. Hello, Mytharion. You think you got to try Storm done? You got a character with stuff that just melts things down. Character with stuff that melts things down. Hadding. You should take Hadding only if you want to use a staff that deals piercing and bleeding damage. There is such a staff. It is master infrequent. It is awesome. I have made a build and build guide videos with and live streamers gameplay also with that build. But if you are not going to be using a staff that deals piercing damage or bleeding damage, then you shouldn't really use Hadding because... Okay, with Study Prey and the add-on of Study Prey skill of Hadding Mastery reduces elemental resistances and defensive uses for staff attacks. It reduces elemental resistance of enemies, but it is not really that good to use it for elemental based stuffs. Scroll of the Sky's Rage. I would use the Scroll of the Sky's Rage. 55% poison resist. Let's see. Really? Well, I had a feeling that I was going to die. This is why I didn't trigger the Scroll of the Sky's Rage. Now I'm taking this fight more seriously. This is why I will not die. Nice! Yarvidia Nails. First drop for the Holy Grail, thrown weapon. Perfect.
Greetings, mortal hero.
I don't know what traits Cerberus prefers.
Thank you for freeing us.
Thank you for freeing us, Hero of Grace.
Left. Hades heard the call.
Thank you for freeing us. Arcade Formula. Skyfire Pet and...
You have come. Titans
I have
Bay,
come.
As a spider attempts to weave, so do I weave delicate symmetries in all I have to sell.
Oh, I can make Skyfire Pedant. Then I should go ahead and make it. Not to use it, but for the collection, because we need to create all artifacts as well. Oh! 2 achievements unlocked at the same time. Assemble 15 relics and walk into Elysium Fields. Nice, nice. This is a great thing with Holy Grails. On a new Steam account, almost everything you do, or almost every time you play, every gaming session, you are making progress. You get an epic item to drop. Most probably it will be a first drop and you will be making progress.
Is that all?
Shipping plunder from Troy is how I got my start.
We are making these moves and we put that one there. We have the Skyfire pendant which requires spectral matter, mechanical parts, farts, essence of Zeus Thunderbolt. Let's make
Your
it.
goods are safe with me.
So it was. Tell
So
me,
it goes
up above,
Zeus's
does wine
Thunderbolt.
still taste of rosy fingered dawn?
Okay, it looks like this item is going to be better. Total speed, attack speed, vitality, damage flat. And lightning damage flat. This item is definitely better. I will lose 40% poison resistance, but after that boss...
Once in Parthia,
yeah,
my
maybe I
ox
will
died.
fight against some poison
myself.
archer enemies. I will keep it here for those enemies. For later. But other than those mag generals that use bows that deal poison damage, I will not really need poison resistance in this act. Not that much at least.
Fight bravely.
Cerberus loves honey pies. Oh,
I am resolved.
that sounds too sweet to me. Magic Control gave you the Scepter of Pherebos. Very nice. Are you playing in normal difficulty? Still going through normal, finish Scadia part of Ragnarok. Ah, fresh character. Aha. You ever think this green is too green? The green of Elysium? No, I think it is good. Also, I think that Titan Quest 2 is not as colorful as it should be, because whenever you put Titan Quest 2 next to Titan Quest 1, Titan Quest 2 looks like a dead game. It looks more grey than Titan Quest 1, it is not... There is something with the colors there. You always know of TQ's music. Yep. Do you like Diablo 4? Is Titan Quest 2 worth buying yet or too little content? Diablo 4 is an awesome game. I don't like it, I love it. I don't play it because You know, I love many games. I love Doom franchise. I love Stalker. Stalker is something very special to me. I love Medal of Honor franchise. Is my favorite pure militaristic FPS game franchise ever made. But I haven't played Medal of Honor for years now.
We chose this war.
You know, there are many things that I love, but I cannot do all things, so I choose to do whatever. Hermit melee focus, to you it makes sense to be more caster since nature and the dark has more focus. Yes, it makes sense to be more caster, but I decided to make it melee just for the sake of making it melee. Because I can. Look, for Titan Quest 2, does it have enough coded yet? Is it worth it? For the amount of coded. If you buy Titan Quest 2 right now, in 5 minutes from now, as we are speaking right now. If you buy that game right now, and you make a character and you start playing, if you go ahead and you complete the whole all coded of the game, which means all main quests, and do all side quests coded and explore the map and do all side events as well, this will take you at least 10 hours. And because you are new to that game, and if you don't look out there for guides and tips for how to do some side quests and whatnot, you will need to do more searching on the maps and whatnot, so it could take you 15 hours of playtime the first time you play, or even 20 hours. So, is the game worth buying right now, with the amount of content it provides? The answer, my answer would be an absolute yes. Why? Because first of all, the price right now is not the price the game will have when the full game comes out. The price right now is 35 euros as far as I remember. The developers officially have said that the price will be at least 50 euros when the game is fully released. So, if you know that you like that game right now and you want to play the full game whenever the full game comes out, then you should buy the game right now because you will pay less right now for the game. But if you don't care about paying less and all you want to do is the moment you buy the game you go to play the full story and see everything, then don't buy the game because it is not the full game. It is not the full story. It is up to you. Strelok. Yeah. Stalker is extremely special. A very extremely special franchise. Medal of Honor Light Sold is really fun. It's on sale on GOG right now. I have the full franchise, great job. Some years ago I bought a box, a DVD box, which had all games. All games except for the latest one, which was Medal of Honor Warfighter. Which game again I bought it a DVD, original DVD, retail version. I just love Medal of Honor. To me, it is the best pure FPS game ever made of this style, military style. Because if we go with pure FPS game but fantasy game, I would go with Doom franchise, not Medal of Honor. But for more realistic stuff, Medal of Honor is mine. And if we would go with a survival horror FPS RPG style of FPS game, it would be Stalker, of course, because there is nothing else like Stalker out there. And when I'm saying Stalker, I include all Stalker games. Stalker 1, the first 2 Stalker expansions, and Stalker 2. Hello, Rico from Mexico. You were playing Max Payne 2 a couple of days ago. I haven't played that game, I don't know how that plays. You should stream Stalker sometimes. You sure viewers would love it. Yeah, I don't have that many viewers that would like to see Stalker or many other games. I tried in the past to stream Stalker and it is not like many people watch the stream. Stalker Anomaly. I have tried Stalker mods, yes, but I don't really like Anomaly, Gamma. These mods are they are annoying in some ways. They are extremely difficult for no good reason and extremely overcomplicated. And to me, those mods feel more like inventory management in the universe of Stalker rather than the Stalker game, which is not so that much about crafting and, you know, spending hours upon hours in your inventory with crafting and managing 1000 different items and whatnot. This is not what Stalker is. Stalker is all about running outside, looting of course, and doing stuff with loot, but, you know, keeping a balance. Allied Assault is good too. I'm not forgetting Metro Exodus. Look, Metro franchise, not only Exodus, Metro franchise is one of my favorite franchises. And some months ago, I heard somewhere that a new Metro game was in the works, so maybe the Metro franchise is coming back in the future.
I have another messenger waiting.
You have enabled them. The greater they are.
The greater they are, the easier they fall. They all come here for Titan Quest. A Titan Quest mostly. Back in the day I was streaming Grim Dawn and making lots of Grim Dawn content. We also had people for Grim Dawn. This channel is mostly about action RPGs and mostly Titan Quest and Titan Quest. And Grim Dawn was in the past, but if I stream Grim Dawn now there won't be many people that will watch. Unless I start streaming Grim Dawn regularly and maybe some people will come back to watch again. I'm thinking actually to make it more fun to me to stream games that I know that people wouldn't watch, but I would have fun playing, but it is not fun to live stream a game that almost nobody wants to watch. Maybe to have something like donations. If somebody, for example, wanted me to live stream tomorrow a specific game, they could donate 10 euros, tell me which game they want me to stream, and I would stream that game the day they wanted me to stream it. For example, tomorrow is, what day is it tomorrow? Thursday. If somebody wanted me to stream, let's say, Grim Dawn tomorrow, specifically tomorrow, If they would donate an amount, then I would do that. But I find it very annoying to, you know, to stream a game that I know that there will be only 5 people watching. I don't see the point of streaming in that case. In that case, the stream will be dead from many points. I won't get any views, and the chat will be totally dead. So it is pointless to do such type of streams. Unless you are just getting started with streaming, which makes sense to have almost no viewers, and you should actually stream in that case if you are new. You should push your streams that way. But after so many years, I mean, I started streaming in 2018 and I'm too old for this stuff and I don't want to do that anymore. For 5 viewers only. I'd rather quit streaming altogether. How many hours would you stream it for? Because you are thinking we haven't sold it for a while. Look. For this week, the typical 2 hours of my live streams. But in general, maybe 1 or 2 hours of stream. I don't know. Let's say 2 hours. But the donation should be through Streamlabs, not through the super chat of YouTube. Anyways, I'm not going to do something like that.
Take these men.
It is just an idea. Hello Vasily, what's up? Since you also do make some money out of co-creators, consistent viewers do matter. Yes, consistent viewers do matter, this is true, yes. But it is not only about the money. It is not fun if we have a dead chat and nobody talks about nothing. What is the point of streaming? The only point I see in that case is if I have many viewers and maybe some viewers would like to support my content by donating or at least getting enough views. And maybe, because I'm not going to say that I would be paid by the ads of YouTube, because that is almost zero money you get from the ads. But still, that zero money, if you add it up, it buys you a coffee or something every month. A pizza. So it is that fun, the chat is dead, what is the point then? You just reminded me Lethal Weapon movies. I'm too old for this shit. Yeah, actually I am. 8 years stream. I started back in February, I think, or January of 2018 with streaming. As a streamer, I'm too old. So... Which build is the strongest for legendary difficulty? I don't know. There are many very strong builds. Use something with Spirit Mastery. Let's say a Diviner with Spirit Mastery and Dream Mastery would be one of the best. It's sad fact that to make any real money on the YouTubes these days, so you have to chase the trends and make what you may not be interested in. Yeah, okay. This is true. If you got to make real money on YouTube, you have to go mainstream. Titan Quest is not mainstream. Titan Quest is myself. It is in my blood. This is why I'm supporting Titan Quest.
I was wounded and hold the pass normally.
Hold the pass, bypass. Easy peasy.
Appears to have been driven off. No doubt we have held. The enemy has we have held.
Overpowered builds are Conqueror and Slayer. These are very strong builds. Assassin can be very OP as well. Oops. You would love someday to gather in the house of Answer, buy some Coca-Cola, even maybe a small to medium pizza and see 1 or 2 movies. Or maybe go to the cinema and watch a new movie. Actually, there is. I should go to the other Let's go to the other one first. We have to go to the other cave to use the lever, unlock the gate of this cave, and come back here to get into that room behind that gate. To pick up the item.
You can't hold anymore.
Stop attacking me, dude! You messed it up, you said you got used cheats to remove stone cause your mistake. You're not a cheater. Make it from the beginning, little by little, and have fun. Enjoy making it slowly, you don't need to rush. Why would you cheat? Lethal Weapon or Die Hard. I watched the whole Die Hard franchise, and also Lethal Weapon. When was it? 2 Christmas ago. During the Christmas of 2024, I think. It would be great if they make Titan Quest movie. Maybe, if it would be a Hollywood level of a movie, I mean, when it comes to the production of the quality. Yeah, that could have been very interesting to watch.
Your inventory is full.
Honor guards. Where is the lever? This one. By the way, Psyche, do you want to torture me? Because if you make me play Silverfall, that would be a torture. Spell piece, mine. The glass house. The glass house. This reminds me of something, I don't know what though. Little Weapon Die Hard movie series. There are plenty of this style type. Terminator, Total Recall. Yeah, there are. These are great movies. Most of the movies that are produced out there are so satanic. Out there, what do you mean? Hollywood movies. Okay, here we are in the fields of the διαδοχή.
You can't carry anymore.
Look, let me be honest. I think that because in Titan Quest 1 we have the whole act of Hades, I think there is no way that another action RPG can ever be better than Titan Quest 1. Just for Hades Act. Hades Act is so perfect that I don't know. Bring as many modernized and super awesome OP features as you can and would in other action RPGs. It doesn't matter. Hades Act belongs to Titan Quest 1. Duration of Torment 69.85. Pick up this one. What is your first day you start the channel? Vasily, I made this channel back in 13th of July or 12th of July of 2013. I think. And for the first 3 years I only uploaded about 10 or 20 music type videos, not gaming videos. I wasn't really doing anything with the channel. And in 2016 I uploaded a very few gaming videos and a few Titan Quest videos. In 2017 I did a little bit more Titan Quest. And in 2018 I decided to take this channel more seriously and try to do more stuff, and I started streaming, and here we are. Oh, Red Elf, what's up? You have done very good job. Thanks, Vasily. How many movies have you seen Die Hard? I think I have seen 4 movies. There was, I think the final movie of this franchise was not called Die Hard, it was called Not to Die Today, something like that. Or Hard to Die Today, it was something like that. It was not really Die Hard. You had top comments by that idiot YouTube, you did say that there was this. Ah. The Blood Witch! She is not a witch anymore. She is dead.
Can't carry anymore. You have no more room.
Nice. Da, 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 da. There are another 2 movies, the 4th called Live Free or Die Hard, the 5th called Live Free or Die Hard. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how many movies I have watched. Hello, Kiglitz. How are you doing? Are you doing? Ah, too many enemies. I'm okay, Higlitz. Do you have some good detectives movie on Netflix? But I don't know. I don't know anything about this type of movies. Ba ba ba, ba da ba 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 da. Ba ba ba. That was quite challenging, but we survived. They didn't. Maybe I should go buy potions. The trend is to making remakes of old movies. Do a crossover movie of Die Hard and Lethal Weapon franchise, that would be the goat. Yeah, maybe, if they were smart enough to do it the right way, maybe. Yes, this area is deadly because you have these mech enemies, especially with the bows. These enemies are badasses.
We're on a mission. The Melanoid Damon.
Oh! Sony and Razor! Wepa! Popo, all ghosts died. Poor little ghosts, they died.
You have no more room.
Today is victory is in sight.
Victory! Yippee-ki-yay! Mother Makhe! I got stuck. I got stuck on the chest. I got stuck on the chest and I wasn't fast enough to use the reset player button. The bug of the game killed me. Back to the bug deaths again. Random encounter. Da 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 da. Ta-ta. Ho ho ho! Epic item for epic warriors. Nice item, but totally useless. Mine is better.
When hate, it is a secret.
Well met, hero. My squad has made it to the
Well met, hero. So, should I stop the stream here for tonight? Or should I go and finish Hades Act, go through the Hades Palace?
Your inventory is full.
Boss fight. Ah, I forgot to buy potions. I'm dead meat. Wait. Let's restart the fight. I will go buy potions and come back to continue.
It is good to see. Well, I know more.
Life? Heroism does not end with life. Look at the fields before you. Great deeds as ever there were.
Nice item. Thonian Razor, I could use this one, but not really. Life leads over time. Ah, this could be good.
So long.
So long, sucker. Okay, nothing. No good drops from the boss.
Please, release me. Bless you.
Bless you, warrior. Take a scroll of Cyclops as a reward, or touch my boobs. What do you want?
Make haste. If Hades learns that there are just a few more steps.
Meteors do not drop from this version of the phone. This is a different Typhon, it is not the Typhon of Olympus. Almost killed me. Okay, if a Dactyl comes out, he will probably kick my ass totally and absolutely and very easily. No Dactyl here. Taratan, 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 tan. Whoa. Okay, let's go down there. Όπα! Έλα ρε, not fast enough. I didn't even see that there was 2 archers in that place. I'm close to Crystal of Erebos. I'm close, but not very close. Unless you are talking about this crystal here. Green aura. Sickle of Crowns would be useful. Chthonian Spike. The first spike for my Holy Grail. Perfect. Any dactyls here? Nope. But we have a general that we need to kill for a side quest. Check. Life drain. Fuck me. Έλα ρε, really. Too much life drain. You never saw me die so many times. Yeah, today is not a good day. Who knows, maybe I'm just getting gold. Use a scroll that deflects the chemic damage by a good amount against Hades. Deflecting chemic damage. Scroll that it deflects. What scroll is that? Royal Cavalryman's Boots. One more item for the Holy Grail. Oh, Studio! Studio is here. What's up, Studio? Oh, funny! Funny! 2 times attack damage compared to health. This item is perfect. Po po. One comes from the item itself and one is a prefix or a suffix. Of course, I lose damage and such, but this one is absolutely awesome. Damage to undead. I didn't see that. Scroll of Unbroken Fortitude. Ah, yeah, that one gives you absorption, yes. That one is very good. I'm okay, studio. I'm from home streaming. Getting wrecked. Wow. Elare! That was damage over time. Oh, my camera didn't break. I stopped using it. Dogs of the Siren. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I still have some potions. Porphyrian's gauntlets. Awesome. Mastery frequent. Destroy this thing. How far are you from Pierre? Pierre? What is Pierre? But I am from Greece, yeah. Majestica, Chestica, come on. Hardy Taka. Will you make a video on boss paths towards farming the new Atlantis? No, I don't think I will make such videos. I don't have any plans to make boss farm videos. From Paralia. I live in the vice capital of Greece, which is in front of the sea. Soulstone. Okay, let's know. Any dactyls? No dactyl here. Here. No dactyl here. Okay, now all we have left to do is to kill, not to kill, to defeat Hades himself. You don't use your camera because you saved the beard is gone. Nope. The beard will be there even after I die. This one there. Yes! Completed charm bonus resistances! The best you can get! Perfect. I'm going to buy some potions. I'll be back to defeat Hades. It is time. It is time to try or die. And then go get something to eat.
Oh, these are the days. Take her.
Thanks, Tredelf. Okay, let's do it. I will use the scrolls, of course. I mean the scroll of Sky's Rage. The scroll of Zeus. I don't even need to use any scrolls. Maybe I do need to use the scroll now. He almost killed me when Gods Fall. Finish the Hades storyline. Achievement unlocked. Did you see that? He hit me with one projectile which almost killed me, but at the same time I killed him and I leveled up, and leveling up saved my life when I was about to get killed. If that makes sense. Wow. Death Touch, yes, an epic item that will go to my Holy Grail collection. This fight was awesome. And I didn't even call Zeus for help. Hey, Messiah.
You have to.
Travel to the north and get a goat from the north. Eat the goat from the north goat.
Oh, welcome, warrior.
Aha. So, we are done with Hades Act. The Holy Grail journey continues with some very nice drops. Portal to Ilos, I don't want to go back to Ilos.
Young warrior, we must. I see my trust in you.
But I will have to go back to Hades Act to complete
Thank you again.
the Treasury of Hades side quest. I will not do that now. I will go get something to eat now. So guys, this is going to be it for tonight's live stream. I will probably be back tomorrow. Maybe I will continue this character tomorrow, or maybe something else. We will see, I don't know. Let me put the items there. Nice. This one will go there.
Bye.
Bye. So, thanks for stopping by the stream. We had a very nice chat today. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we have a video, Titan Quest video coming up. Don't miss it. And hit the like button if you like the content, subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow.